Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome back to Simply Kept Virtual Airlines for the first time this year, 2024. Unfortunately, the airlines had some issues at the end of 2023. The website domain died and yeah, had to do loads of work to the website, but it's all been fixed now, so we're all back up and running, hence why we haven't flown yet this year. But this is our first flight of the year. Technically my first flight since I got my pilot's license. But as usual, that doesn't mean we're going to be perfect here. We're in the BAE 146-300. If anyone knows this aircraft, it's a bit fiddly, a bit funny. I'm expecting wild things as usual, maybe a crash landing or two. Who knows? Who knows? So we're currently at EGAE, which is Derry Airport in Northern Ireland, and we're going to be heading to Southampton, EGHI. Flight time's only about 1 hour. It's going to take me about an hour to start this plane, so yeah, it's going to be wild. Let's see what happens. Good evening to everyone that's here so far. James E, hello. Laser Jordan, hello. Glenn B Gaming, I haven't seen you in a while. Good evening. Kevin Graham, hello. Imran, good evening. Count Davies, hello. I think there's a few people flying tonight with us. I think Will and Count are flying with us tonight. They're flying on the offline capacity. I am on VATSIM, but there is no network. Oh, hang on. Scotland Controls just come online. Hang on. I don't think it goes over Derry. Just need to double check. No. Okay, we're all good there. Yeah, thank you, mate. Thank you. We're going to be moving on. My plan is, believe it or not, I'm thinking this year I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for the big pilot's license. I'm going to push hard for the year, but I'll make more on that later on as a separate video. Something I'm going to talk about, something I might do, which might affect the channel a little bit, but we'll see. Nothing's definite yet. Okay, so yeah, the BAE 146. Now, X-Plane 11, we've flown it a few times. It's okay. I don't know the plane inside or out by any means. It's a bit of a pain, but it should be fun, right? So we'll go through what I've done. So far, I've just loaded up the weight and balance from SimBrief, so that's all done at the moment, which is good. One thing I do like now is that there is a checklist in here. So landing gear down, weather radar off, transponder, the standby. This is just all our pre stuff. Air brake flaps in and up, we know that. Smoking signs need to go to the on position. So smoking signs to auto, emergency lighting to auto. I have my own checklist here, but I'm thinking maybe we use this one just to see how it goes. Nav lights need to go to the on, bat 1 and 2 to the on position as well. So nav lights are going to go into high init. Battery 1 is down here, and battery 2. Oh, I think it's control 7. So we do have external power. Can't remember the life of me how to put the external power on. Let's just see. Oh no, we do have external DC, so yeah, that's gone on. So we'll accept that. Alrighty, let's keep moving on then. Park and brake, yellow and park. Yep, we already know that. Master switches now need to go to the on position. I kind of preferred my own checklist now, if I'm honest with you. Oh, press the wrong buttons. Might just go with mine. Mine is a bit more easier, I think. So your dampener masters 1 and 2 to the on position. The AP master needs to go to the on position. Avionics A and B need to go to the on position. Then we need to go anti-skid to the on position, which is here. We're going to flick you up to the on position. Lift spoilers, yellow, green to on. Yellow and green to on position. Then we need to go to the overhead. Buster tie, AC, DC to auto. Where's the buster tie? AC and DC to auto. Okay, so they're both going to auto. Standby inv and standby gen to arm. There you go, so they're armed and ready to go. APU gen to the on position, which is down there. Pumps left inner on the fuel pump is the one that needs to go on to start in the aircraft. Master switch to start. Wait for APU power to become available. Okay, so we can start the APU. We're just going to let that all kick in, see what happens. Iceman, good evening. Scott Watson, hello, good evening. Yeah, a bit old school, this aircraft. Not my favourite one to fly, but we'll give it a whirl. Haven't flown it in a long time. I didn't get to do my practice flight that I wanted to do. Okay, so APU power is available. Okay, so that's offline, that's fine. Lower panel, flight deck, emergency lights to arm. So emergency lights here, we're going to put onto the arm position. Fastening seat belts we will put to the on position here as well. Put some instrument light and panel lights on. Didn't even think about that, to be honest with you. And I think that's the majority of the bottom stuff, the top stuff that needed to be done. We'll just go to a before start checklist maybe on this one. Okay, so the OFP. So we've already lined up here. We've got the meter for where we are currently. 1026 is our current. Ground level. Okay, there's our QNH. More of 25 really. There we go. So that's done. We'll sort the rest out in a second. Okay, there's my sim brief, which is there. Map charts. Aircraft is done. Okay, so the aircraft is definitely loaded with fuel and everything else. We can take away the ground power. Let's close some doors. Why don't you close? Please close the door. When they bring out the RJ version of this aircraft, then I'll use it. I like this. I like the version of the aircraft. I'm just that's pushback.
Cabin crew, doors to manual and cross-check. Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
I can't see why. Why that door is not closing. Stairs should go up first. Well, it freaking came down okay, didn't they? Alright, let's not worry about that too much for a second. Let's go down to the flight plan before I do any more. Yeah. Okay. So we need to turn on the radios. We can turn on put you on weather, tilt 5 degrees maybe. There you go, that's warming up. Okay, let's have a look at this then. So there's no flight plan. I haven't done this one in a while in this aircraft, so fingers crossed we'll be okay. So I'm pretty sure it's data link. No. No. Where's the next page? Route menu. We can call our flight plan from SimBrief, which we'll do. We'll get it going. Yeah, some issues already. Definitely gonna crash tonight. Do you think? Frigate. I just seen it's updated, and that always worries me a little bit. Okay, so there we go. Flight plan is done. The alternative for today is Heathrow Airport, actually. EG Lima Lima. I'll throw you in. No, apparently it's not active. Doesn't matter. Okay, sure, whatever. Let's put out into execute then. So that's first page of that done. If we go into the next, you're going to see all the waypoints. Okay, that's good. We want to go to departure arrivals. We are departing runway 26. We should be arriving on runway 02 with the Boogie 1 Sierra. VOR. Does it have an ILS number 2? ILS, RNAV. I'm hoping for ILS because... Shit. RNAV. VOR ILS 20. Alright, we're just going to have to go for an RNAV and hope for the best on that front. Just make sure there's no discons here. There's a discon here. How do we clear them in this one? There we go. We should be okay. There's no way to really see a flight plan in this aircraft. This is where the issue comes alive. We'll see how we go. Anyone have any clue? Not me. Okay, I'm a bit stuck with these doors. What can I do? What can I do to close this frickin' door? There's a... Do you think if I just turned on the engine that these doors might shut? I remember what the key is to walk. Anyways, let's just turn on these other few things that we need to turn on. That's for the brake degrees. We're going to need to turn a bit of lights on. Squawk is going to have to be sent to TARA. Squawking 7000 is fine at the moment. Your dampener and AP can go to the on position. That's all good. That's on yellow. Friggin' hell. I don't know if we're going to be able to fly this. We'll give it a go though. We'll put you to the on position. Okay, so we're going to go up to about 10,000 feet to start with. We'll start with that. We can arm the altitude. Heading mode doesn't really matter. Alright, we've got to do some things with this now, don't we? The outside temperature was... +6 degrees. Okay, +6 degrees, so that's already good. We're going to power you to the on position. Okay, so takeoff, and if we click this, it's going to reset all our bugs. That's the one for landing. We'll go on nav, not RNAV. Landing is going to be interesting. I think we're just going to eyeball the landing. Okay, so the target N2 is 92.1, so we need to throw that in ourselves. Okay, so 90... Bloody hell. Okay, so that armed to 92.1. Oh no, sorry, are they supposed to target to 82? Oh, my bad. I got it the wrong way round. These are already set at 92, 92, 92, 92, so they're all set. That's all good. I have a feeling that this is set 122.8, isn't it? Unicom. It's been a while. Okay, 122.8. Still a bit concerned by this door. I'm not sure how I can, how can I fix this?
Cabin crew, doors to manual and cross-check.
Anyone got any ideas for the doors? Oh, turn the AC power. Oh, okay, it needs the power. Fair enough. Keep getting hit, left stuck on the ocean floor, unable to open the bulkhead due to pressure. Oh, God. I've been playing MoBo a lot. Yeah, I had it downloaded, and then when my hard drive blew, it all went wrong. Okay, so the reason why the door's not shutting yet is because of the power. Okay, that's fine. Right, next on my list then. Open oxygen for pilot and co-pilot. That's fine. Okay, control 7, overhead. We need control tank transfer to auto. So we're going to put you onto auto. Ice protection under the cover here to on. Close the cover. You know what, we could throw on all the ice protection if we wanted to as well. Okay, D&H. I think it's 2 something when we land, but I'll work it out in a minute. Quick flip chart. We've done the flip chart. Flight directors to the on position. Our flight directors on. Where's my other your one? Okay, flight director to the on position. Okay, fasten seatbelt sign is already on the on position. Beacon can now go to the on position. We need to set this. We're going to 23,000. So we should be okay there. That should be set. Beacon on. All fuel pumps can now go to the on position. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, I'm not too sure about these stairs. I've even put the AC power back on. Alright, we'll worry about that in a minute. Once I turn on the aircraft, hopefully we'll be able to do that. Okay, they can all go to on. Start master switch to the on position. Alright, okay, before we do any more, I think I can probably... I'm so confused. Hey, Hussein, good evening. Jared, don't crash. We're probably going to crash with this aircraft. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, so we're going to start with engine 4, I believe. Well, engine 4 started, so we're onto something. This is probably definitely not the right order in any sense. Okay, N2 at 10%. It's a tough one. I like it. It still needs more though. We need more in it, I think. But yeah, I like it. Can't say I don't. Okay, engine 2. Is this aircraft worth getting? If you want to sit down and learn it properly, yeah, I can't see why not. Okay, we're going to fire engine number 1. I don't mind the aircraft, to be honest with you. Like I said, I don't like doing... It's not really built for long flights anyways, but like the startup process takes a good kind of 40 minutes. Hour flight, happy days. Will it get off the ground? Yeah, that is a story that I can't really give you much on right now. Okay, start master now can go to the off position. Why are those generators not... Okay, cabin air packs can go to the on. Stairs are going away finally. Bloody hell. Okay, so we're somewhere here at the main apron. We're going to go back to runway 26, I believe, isn't it? Yeah. Just want to make sure everything else is on. Engine pump. Sorry. Engine pumps are on. Heaters are on. Ice protection is on. Check lights and check flaps. So I don't know why these generators... Why is Gen 4 offline? Fasten seatbelt. Anti-ice is on. That's all on. Our engineer needs to go to the on position. Well, Gen 4 is online, apparently. Hang on, what have I done? Right, I think that's all good. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what our trim's supposed to be. We'll have to mess with that up in the air a little bit. Flaps. What are flaps to take off? Just have a quick little look. Could be 18. 134, 138. Alright, I think that's going to be okay. The TMS, pitch roll, altitude light is on. TMS. I think everything's okay. What's wrong here? Parking brake on, airspeed, select on ground, air select on ground, pilot ILS, elevation. Flight recorder's off, that doesn't matter, it's down here somewhere, innit? flight recorder. Alright, we're getting our pushback. I am using live ATC, but there's no one online at the moment, so we're okay.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by. Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft. Please set parking brakes.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Well, we started them because we had to. Yeah, not ideal, but it's doing its job. God. So yeah, I don't know how to RNAV this aircraft in, if I'm going to be honest with you. I've only ever done ILS. So this is going to be a good one, this one. Start praying.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake. Please set parking brakes. Please set parking brakes.
Parking brakes set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Cleared to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
He's literally not going to move, is he? Oh, he is. Okay, so we're on the main apron. We're going to taxi down. Say we're going to taxi. We're going to try. Okay, so up here above then, we need to go to runway exit lights to the on. Fasten seatbelts on. Where's my taxi lights? Taxi. Runway, screen wipers, fasten belts. Oh, taxi lights are downwards. Okay. I'm still a bit concerned why this generator has not come on properly. But Gen Engine 4 is showing good volts, so... I really can't see what else it could be. Alright, what's the worst that can happen? Derry traffic, simply 7742, backtracking runway 20. 26 actually. I don't mind packs, but when you get the emergencies and stuff, I find it a little bit annoying. Count, did you move the plugin back to your X-Plane 1112 because it needs the new updated stuff? You know, it says, do you want me to put the, if you go to the settings, it says put plugin folder into X-Plane. We could barrel roll. I don't even know if this is going to follow a flight plan. Like, this is the interesting thing. I have absolute no idea what's going to happen past this stage. Pretty sure there was a button you could press to check everything. I just can't remember what button it was. Okay. Couple of things that we need to do then. We have to arm this bad boy. No, that's not how you do that. Okay, flaps are set. No idea what that button does. I'm pretty sure there was a TMS button, but I don't know where it is. Ice protects, air select on ground, that's fine. Wingtail, anti-ice is on, brake fans are selected, they're on. That's all set. We're going to go up to 10,000 feet. The VHF radio does not matter at the moment. We will be going up with airspeed. Okay, let's change you then to go. Runway lights to the off position. Strobe lights can now go to the on position. Logo lights, wing lights, they can go on as well. Now, I can't remember, does this have a toga place? No. I have a feeling that the IWS system is supposed to take over after a while.
TMS sets takeoff.
Maybe.
Power set, flex achieved. Speed alive, both sides.
Alright, anyways, here we go.
Knots cross-checked. VFTO, safe height speed, select flaps.
I know I forgot to do. I know takeoff is on. Okay, that's fine. Flaps up. Okay, then we want to bring it down to MCT. A bit fast, hang on. Just trying to organise my climb speed a bit better. I will get back to the chat in just 2 seconds. I just need to check that I am going in the right direction. Yeah, absolutely not. No, I haven't had a look. Right, we're going towards England now, at least. I can't remember why it's not engaging. Why not engaging LNAV? On. There we go. Okay, I think I'm on the flight plan now. We'll have to see how we go. So far, behaving. How loud is it? Is it really loud? Might be a bit loud in here. I do apologise. EGPH now has... Okay, it's nothing to do with us. We should be good. So yeah, we're climbing anyways. Oh, we're climbing anyways. I wish the wish it'd show our flight plan on the map. Okay, one thing I do need to look at is the Southampton charts. Yeah, not having an ILS for runway 2 is a bit of a problem. We'll see how we go. We might just have to hand fly her. What the freaking... What the bloody hell? What's disengaging? Okay, I think we're okay again now. Well, I know how to do an RNAV, but because I don't have any flight screens, like I can't see my computer going in, everything is just going to be visual for me, so I'm just going to take over the plane and fly the plane probably myself. Imran, yeah, crash and burn. Right, the main thing is I think we're heading the right direction now. So RNAV is already done by basically the FMC. Now, the only difference is I don't see an approach button on this aircraft, so I only know how to ILS this one. That's
Boulder Grove traffic, easy 608 Delta off the active Boulder Grove.
Yeah, I don't know where the approach button is. VL, vertical GLS. Could be one of them. You wouldn't want to be up here with me, would you? Let's be honest. I've got no reverse thrust, and I'm not sure about the air brakes. We might have to do them ourselves. Not sure I know what button that was. Right, we're on course. We're nearly up at 23,000 feet. Well, look, I can teach you how to RNAV, but the BAE 146 is one I don't know how to RNAV very well. Now, like I said, most aircrafts have an FMC, so you can see the flight plan. Because I can't even see if this is correct, it is pretty difficult for me, even into the fact here that I don't even know when my top of descent is. Had to be 11,000 by Risen. Where's Risen? Okay, there. And most planes will have an APP button, and I can't remember, is it VL or GSL on this? It's one of these two buttons, so we'll play with it once we get down there. Okay. We are now flying away. Bit of peace and quiet then. But yeah, I can teach you how to RNAV on any other aircraft, just probably not this one. Oh, hang on, I might be able to get the booklet up. I have no idea what that guy said. Okay, yeah, the next flight in an A320, I will show you how to RNAV, no problem. RNAV is really easy. Basically, RNAV just disengages like 200 meters before it goes on the runway, so you can't use auto land. So about 200 meters before, it'll just automatically disengage and you have to finish the landing. That's pretty much the big difference between them. It'll bring you in on the glide slope, it does exactly the same. There's not much in it, to be honest with you. Hey, Ryan, good evening. How are you? Okay, we're just about to go past Belfast. I need to set my own personal cameras. Do we not get one behind the wing? Yeah, so basically RNAV is more instrument flying. So basically if you're flying in IMC or bad weather, basically you can't land at any runway if you're saying you're doing an instrument flying, bad weather. So basically the RNAV will bring you in, hence what minimums are for. So if you don't see that runway before the minimum where you can take over and fly that plane down, that's when obviously you go around. So that's all it's there for. Most pilots will disengage quite early and just fly the planes in themselves. Well, the liveries are actually changing. The 2024 liveries are soon to be released. I'm working on them. Just trying to see if I can find the button for the RNAV on this one, just so I don't mess it up. Nah, I can't see anything. Whoa! Wave is speeding. We must have a tailwind. Now let's see, does it have a checklist for RNAV? No. Doesn't give us anything on that front. Okay, so top of the descent calculator. Let's sync where we're at currently. I need to get down to 1,700. So when we're 67 nautical miles out. Okay, this is where I did my flight training here. This is where I did my test. Out here on the Ards Peninsula. Okay, there's the Isle of Man. When are you going to fly to Jai? 3:30 again? Oh, Jesus. After the last shenanigans we had on that bloody thing. Yeah, it's a funny one, isn't it? But yeah, simply connect to va.net now, guys. If anyone wants to come join us, you're more than welcome. Need to get some more pilots interested. Okay, so Will James is currently over Liverpool. Just having a look here. It looks like there's some ATCs come online. Let me just check. I bet London Control's online now just to piss me off. No? Well, to be fair, this aircraft has its kinks. There's another aircraft here, 27,000 feet. There was ATC at Southampton when IndyBuilds released the Southampton airport. There was someone there for like 3 days, but yeah, it's very rare. But if you get London Control on you, you've got to use them. So. It works pretty well on X-Plane 11, but X-Plane 12 it doesn't, and unfortunately I don't have X-Plane 11 anymore, I only use X-Plane 12. But to be honest with you, I've been focusing more on Microsoft Flight Simulator recently, because my X-Plane 12 has been acting a bit weird and it's had quite a few game crashes, so I've been mainly flying this, in honesty. It's not too bad. Sorry, I was on the phone, guys. So yeah, basically, not that you really need to know, but my mum's not very well and she's in hospital. So my dad calls. Can only think the worst because the day is coming. So yeah, my dad was on the phone, but it's all right. I'm here. Okay. Anyways, what did I miss? Yeah, sorry, so I was on the phone. When am I going to do Train Sim Classic? Well, there's a Train Sim Classic video tomorrow night on the new Southampton West Lines from Just Trains. Stream-wise, I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. We're using our scheduled flights again so we can compete in FS Airlines, and we are now a realistic income. I tried bumping the price tickets to Glasgow to Gothenburg to 500. Oh, God. You have to sell cheap. You've got to do Ryanair. It's the only way budget airlines stay afloat. It seems to me to get my max limit is about 320 a ticket. That's still not bad. Gothenburg, well, it's not a massive flight. I'm a bit scared that I'm coming in here at night time and I can't see as it is. Visibility's good. Wind is 180 at 2 knots. That's okay. A bit of a crosswind. Pressure's fine. Everything is just kind of fine, isn't it? It's okay. It's been going on for about a year now, but the day is coming. So she's not very well for her. So yeah, when he calls, FS Airlines basically it just has a bit more of a money system in place now. The Virtual Airlines does have a money system. I just not set it up properly. We used to actually run on FS Airlines, Jamesy. That's what made us go from that to making our own, because Andy said it was better, and then Andy left me. So FS Airlines, all it does basically is, yeah. So basically, all it does is it's the same thing as basically this. It just tracks your flights. You do your flights. But they can get they have to pay for the planes and rentals, and there's more of a money system to it. A bit like on air, you can do either or, to be honest. Okay, so I think when I get to repole, we'll start descending. We'll see what happens once we get... Is 02 straight in? Kinda. Virtual Airlines is free to everybody else, just not me. Main thing for me is just recording your hours and stuff and having a few people to fly with on a Monday. That's the main thing. Okay. Doing alright, as far as I can tell. Got my co-pilot with me, even though he's got more stripes than me. Oh, there's the config check. There it is. At what waypoint did you start your descent, Jamesy? Because I don't have that kind of calculator. I've got to do it all myself. I'm thinking by the time I get to around Peephole. So look at my speeds here, they're a bit high. I have a feeling one of these buttons does my air brake, but I don't know which one. Ah, it's you. Nice. Okay, that's good. We need it for landing. No reverse thrust on this. Bug up Risen. How high are you, Jamesy? I'm just going to descend all the way down to 1,700. Right, so you're a 17 at Risen. I'm only at 23,000, so hopefully a nice small descent. Wow, we've got one hell of a tailwind. Okay, so that's Birmingham down to the left. Alright, so we need to start thinking about our landing bugs. We will be a 33 flap, so we'll be a 121 for landing. That's all set. Okay, so we're nearly at Peephole.
5x5.
Oh, I'm on mute. Yeah, this time I am. Okay, so all I've done is put in my Q&H. My bad. Glenn, we don't have any rules. Just fly when you want. But so it doesn't log you out, it has to be one every 28 days. The profile's probably still there. I can probably just untick you so you haven't lost any of the hours and stuff you've done before. But yeah, you're welcome to fly wherever you want. Yeah, we're not strict here. Just on a Monday night, we fly together. Want to fly? Come fly. If you don't, no big deal either. The new liveries are on the way as well. Next week, hopefully I'll have them all out. What am I doing? Charts. Okay, so I've set my Q&H. Q&H is 1034. We are slowly descending down. We're at 20,000 feet. We're just past Peeble. We might just take a little bit more speed out. So we have to control descent with speed. Batmu, I need to be at 2,500. Batmu, where is Batmu? I don't even see Batmu. What the friggin' hell is going on here? Sorry to hear that, mate. I don't even see Batmu on my list. Hang on, something's not right with that. Runway is on the Bugu 1 Sierra. Okay, yeah, Batmu is on it. Sorry. Let me just check that Batmu's on here. It is.
Golf Foxtrot on the Sierra Lima, please request speed.
Not that much channel-wise since last September, so looking at streaming again and doing the odd group flight. Yeah, like I said, look, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, I'm at 320, Mach 6.79. Sorry, 6.679.
Looks like you're within 2 miles.
Yeah, I'm happy to slow down if that helps. Going down to 320.
So yeah, you know, you're more than welcome.
I mean, for me, you can feel free to go up to 21 and fly over the top.
I'm on approach to Gatwick, so I'm doing a Killer 1 Golf arrival.
Yeah, same, I'm on approach to Gatwick, so we're going to be following each other the whole way.
Buddies.
Okay, we're down at 16,000. We're now just crossing a book up. It's alright. The VA picks up on it, but it doesn't. It just gives you a different pilot score kind of thing. It's not the end of the world. It's a good thing of running the airlines. It's more about collecting hours and having fun and tours and all the rest of it. Okay, so we go away from the airport and come back in. I think we're going to come like here. It'll do a weird bend. We'll probably have to hand fly it, to be honest with you. Ooh, nice. Hey, Mads, good evening, how are you? Okay, we're just going over Oxford now. I'm pretty sure my landing's going to be pretty dog shit in this, to be honest. This is quite a fun...
911. What's your intention for your approach? You breaking off, going towards May?
Yeah, I was thinking at 2-4, I will cut the corner to May for spacing.
Hey, firm, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing anyway. Going to 2-4 Holly and then straight to May, so that's fine.
Yeah, I'll skip out Holly. That'll give us a bit of space.
Lovely. I'll keep 250. Give us a little bit of separation.
Yeah, this thing is an interesting one to land. It's got to land quite flat. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go.
Just out of curiosity, Speedman, what's your descent on?
My descent will be starting at 1500.
Oh wow, okay. I'm already descending for past the Kidley, just past the Kidley mark at 15,000 feet, and then coming down now.
Jamesy, you not landed yet? Yeah, it's Unicom. It's Speedbird is British Airways. They're discussing how they're going into land. I don't know what airport they're at. I'm assuming they must be at the Midlands. Birmingham, maybe. Because Gatwick and Heathrow have ATC, so it can't be them.
Roger, we'll keep it on.
If anybody wants to learn VATSIM, and we can do some group flights with small airports, usually I do Germany, we can do them together as well. If some of you guys want to do a bit more VATSIM, I'll pick quiet airports that are online before the flights, and basically just copying each other. I've got sheets here that I can send you. This kind of basically gives you the rundown. I don't really write it now, I just write the crap that I need on the top. If people want to try VATSIM, like I said, the UK airports are usually, the controls are quite rude, but if you go to anywhere in Germany, any of the small airports, generally the people are really nice, especially if you're new. That's how I learned. I mean, I have documentation here, so basically you just fill the gaps with the details. As long as you know your aircraft quite well, like if they ask you to go direct, holds, those are the things that you kind of need to know, especially if you're going into busy airports. But if you just start small, like I said, usually the small German airports are open most nights, or even Holland. Even the Polish ones are quite nice as well. It's always a good place to start. Okay, so we're down at 10,000 feet. We are going to stick our landing lights to the on position. I'm tempted to come in on runway 20 just because it's going to be right in front of me, isn't it? You know what? Shall we do it? If we're down in time, I'll think about it. Yeah, well, look, if you don't hear them, just say, sorry, can you say it again? Like, generally they're very good. Train away from England, though. The UK people, like, I don't know what it is. It's like an attitude thing. I'm not sure what it is, but I find them, you know, I had one there the other week. It was a London controller, just because I didn't answer straight away. He was going crazy. Now, I'll tell you, when you learn to fly, ATC is the last thing. You know, you aviate, you navigate, you communicate. So if you're busy in the aircraft, he might have asked you to do something. If you're busy doing that thing, you don't have to reply to those ATC. Even in real life, they might call you a few times to get angry, but you don't have to stop what you're doing. You know that the majority of the plane crashes in GA are because people are more worried about ATC than actually flying an aircraft, and that is a big thing. And like, I wrote him a message afterwards saying, you're a dickhead or something, because like, you don't need to get on top of people. You're in a busy area. I'm trying to do something. The plane wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. I needed time. Screw him, you know. So yeah, I generally do the go into Germany someplace. They're very nice. All right. I can't see no airfield, but we're getting down. Generally they do vector you, or say if they ask you to do something and you come into land and just ask for vectors, they have to give you vectors. Like, you ask for what you want, don't make them do what you need to do. If your approach is going wrong, just say, sorry, I need vectors, simple as, and then they have to vector you. And like I said, anyone in Europe are really nice, and then there's some that are just remember, aviate, navigate, communicate. Even if you're in an emergency, ATC aren't going to help you in an emergency. Fly the aircraft first. Navigate. Where are you going to land? What's happened? Can you fix it? Is there anything you can do? Then, if you have time and you're in control without losing your targets, tell the ATC that you're going down. Simple as, really. Right, I'm going to be honest. I don't see no airport. This is the problem with flying at night. I'm still a few miles out, though. I'm quite high still. But yeah, ATC, you know, even in real life, it's the last thing you need to worry about. There's actually a guy on YouTube who was teaching a guy to fly in America. He was talking about takeoff stalling, and what he forced the students to do was ignore the ATC, and the ATC were going crazy at them. But you can't contact them until you've done everything in the plane that you needed to survive that emergency. Yeah, so they'll give you vectors. They'll say heading this, heading that. It's heading... That stuff, again, is very rare, unless you really want it. Oh, there's the runway. I don't think I can get down in time. You know what?
Autopilot disconnected.
Who says you can't do it? Wait, where's the airport again? I've lost the airport. Where is it? Oh, it's in my sight. Where is it? I lost it. It was just there in my line. There it is. This is pure bananas. Don't do this at home. Southampton traffic, 77742 on finals runway 20.
Speed check below 205, select gear down. Speed checked below 170, select flaps 30.
Okay, flaps of 30. Okay, I'm assuming that's the runway ahead there, right?
Sink rate.
I panicked for some reason. My engine just didn't go back on. Okay, so this aircraft is a funny one. The air brake needs to be out when you're landing, and you need a lot of power.
500.
There we go.
plus 100. Minimums, minimums.
Ground idle. Brake pressure seen. 80 knots. 60 knots.
Oh, it's sitting a bit high. Still tugging away. I hate when the airports are all full. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Hey, happy with that? I'll do. What was my landing rate? Oh, it was a hard landing. 1,000. Yeesh. Didn't expect it to be that bad. Anyways, that's that done. Whew. Yeah. Iceman. Fairhaven Fire, thank you for subscribing at the right time. Kevin Graham, nice job, nice. James, I will not be in Top Gun 3 as I died in Top Gun 2. Shit. That's true. It's a shame. I like Iceman. But yeah, look, guys, could go down through the whole tanning off for this, but it's okay. It's fine for this. So yeah, we fly every Monday. If anyone wants to join the VA, you're more than welcome. Next Monday, we'll start teaching some of you guys VATSIM if you want. We'll do some small German ones. Let me know, Jamesy and Glenn, if that's what you want to do. And yeah, hopefully I will see you all again. Thank you for everyone joining in. Thank you for James for flying along. And hopefully I'll see you at the next one. Bye for now.